Way back in 1986 in Roscrea, we had one day an encounter with nuns who were on a session at our abbey from all over Ireland. It was the concluding moment, a kind of recreation, and I was amazed at the way that these nuns, often quite young, were able to produce very clever acts with very simple means. It was obviously a tradition that they had within their own enclosed communities of having human beings themselves to give entertainment and not to make appeal to any artificial means. It was touching. How much have we lost to modern media who does everything for us? In Wales and in Ireland, before television came in, things were done in the house. Groups of people would amuse themselves with what they had. Indeed, when my brother was younger, he used to reserve to himself one part of the Welsh television. It was that of light entertainment, because he felt it important to go around the whole of Wales and to pick up the talent that was in the community, and he did. And it was out there. The art of telling a story, the art of being amusing, but on one's own. It needs to be cultivated because it is a medicine that the Lord has given us. And I was amazed to see how these nuns could do it themselves, young though they were. I wrote this after that evening before they all went away back to their monasteries. Éberlué, flabbergasted, dumbfounded, after a Carmelite nun's act. What wonders can come forth from little tents that hide within the wimpled world unseen, unknown, unechoed in the staged events of our applauded brilliance. These have been, and in their clamoured being have as long their echo held within our ears as they had need of void to fill them. For the song of growing children dies one day away. Yet there are some who sing alone, and still the infants' games play well, for they were old before their maidhood, and in aging will but grow so young that ere their scroll unfold, there will be room for one last merriment, ere close the prologue to their main event. Being transferred to Roscrea in 1986 was partly the long-term result of contact way back 2 or 3 years earlier with the abbot by letter when in trouble in the Carthusian cell because of the literary output. And I had seen from his letters that there was a caring soul. If one finds a spiritual father, a caring spiritual father, one can be kept safe on condition of being docile. Alas, that is what was lacking in my case. Looking back, and having seen again Roscrea the other month and Dom Lawrence, his successor, all that came back, and I realized how much had been lost. The problem had been that I had been formed to true Cistercian perpetual silence, and I couldn't accept talking. There was that issue, and I remember it was an issue, the whole question of yes or no, should the tongue be used. Even a short recreation does make a difference. There is a beauty in the pure Cistercian ideal of not ever, ever being heard or known.